wealth. Talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM. WNN.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love.
You can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Adiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, Atlanta, New York City, Chicago, LA, San Francisco. What a weekend. I gotta tell you something. I am not happy today. I'm not happy.
Do you know what you're like?
No.
You're like on Passover.
I don't know what I'm like.
You're like on Passover.
I'm like a Passover?
When we do the 10 plagues.
I'm a Passover.
And you dip your finger in
I'm
the
going to give you a Passover.
For the plagues, and then you lick your finger, and bad luck comes.
You lick your finger for a plague?
You're not supposed to.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's like you're ingesting metaphorically the plague. That's when you start on a Monday morning, you say you're not in a good mood.
You stick your finger in a plague. What are you, crazy? I am not happy. Nothing works today. Nothing's working today. Nothing. Is that retrograde thing going on?
It's over, baby.
Well, we got a problem. Bring it back.
It is over. Mercury retrograde is over. It's a beautiful Monday. And starting with Stevie Wonder. Come on. What could be wrong?
No.
It was been
a very
new, incredibly potential able bodies sitting in our
studio.
Able bodies,
yes. We got all sorts of good stuff going on in the studio. But I'm going to tell you, getting here, it has been a challenge.
Well, challenge, and you took care of it.
No, I didn't take care of nothing.
Gio took care of it.
No. All we did was put a Band-Aid on a situation that ain't working. That's
it. We'll fix it.
That's it.
We will fix it. There's a song for you called Freddy Fix It.
No, that's a show I used to do.
Jason Mraz is called Freddy Fixer. I should play the song for you.
Really?
It's about his grandfather.
Freddy Fix It?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I should play the song. It's about his grandfather, Freddy Fixer.
Freddy Fixer, yeah.
Pretty close.
That is a Freddy
Pretty
Fixer.
close.
Hey, you going to say hi to our board operator?
Say hi to our board operator.
Rashad.
Rashad is in the house.
No, hello. Pop's in the house.
Pop's in the house. Pop's in the building. Which is it?
Pop's in the building.
Thank you very much.
Pops in the building just don't, It don't play.
Pop's in the building, and we started off our Monday at SoFlo Mixer. So today's event is at Olive Garden in Boynton Beach. Rita's there with us, and our new segment, I Got a Guy. I Got a Guy with Jennifer is there, and with Tom from SoFlo, and that is where Freddie got a little bit honored.
I didn't get a little bit nothing.
A little bit,
You buy, listen, I'm going to show you something. Let me show you something. You buy a pin, right? If you put 2 of these pins, now these are the big small ones. If you put 2 of these pins, but they're bigger, and they rub up against each other,
You know what that's
they don't
called?
work.
They're going to make a baby then if they rub up against each
They
other.
did, and
you need a skinny mini baby.
You need a skinny mini. This is a skinny mini, so I got to get a skinny mini. And my son on the other side of the phone says, it doesn't work. No kidding, it doesn't
You
work.
need a skinny mini pin to go with the rubbing up of the 2 pins.
Something like that.
That's what we need. We need that sexologist back talking about pins and skinny
Please,
minis.
I got a headache. I'm very annoyed. I'm very upset.
But did you know Friday,
Yeah, I
Bill
need
Dirth
Friday.
from Are You Ready? I don't know where the cards are, but he won the Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar, and he won the $10 gift card to Modere. They're sitting over here somewhere. So Bill, he did call in. He spoke to Joe, and we'll get that out to Bill. Because Freddie, are you?
Hey, Joe, are you there?
Of course I'm here.
How you
Hey,
doing,
Joe.
Joe? I just
Happy
wanted to
Monday.
make sure you were there because I wanted to hear you. Can you hear anything under the speaker?
No, I'm hearing you out of my headphones. Are you ready? And I think we might have Jamie, Live Love CBD, Jamie calling him from the Grand Canyon. So we're going to see how that goes because she is in Vegas. Handcuffed Jamie is in Vegas. You know, if we only had a video of that, Rashad, I got to tell you. So that is where SoFlo is today, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be getting some information back from Jennifer. I Got a Guy, and Tom will be here. We'll have SoFlo Tuesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, our 12 o'clock hour. We're still looking for some food. So if you're a local restaurant and you want to bring some food forward tomorrow on our 12 o'clock hour during our SoFlo Tuesday, let us know. Today we're talking security.
You want to say hello to the new interns?
Hi, new interns.
You
Hi,
want to
everybody.
introduce them?
Hello.
I want to let them introduce themselves.
Okay.
We've got Nick, we've got Jean, and we've got a beautiful lady whose name sounds so much better when she pronounces it than when I do.
Eloisa.
Yeah,
Heloisa?
Eloisa. See, Freddie doesn't let me do anything that's
It's
not
going to
English.
be H. I can't get that.
I do English, he does Freddie-isms.
Why do you do English? Her name is H. Wait, you expect me to remember Heloisa? Wow.
What'd you do?
I popped out.
What'd
I
you
tell you,
do?
nothing's working today.
Take a deep breath, my friend, and we are good to go.
What was that?
We are bringing about positive karma.
Thank you, Pops.
Positive.
What the hell is that?
Thank you, Pops.
We are going to speak this stuff into existence. I don't know exactly what that was. Normally that's an overfeed from being too close to something.
Wow.
What'd you
But
I lost an
from this
eardrum.
point forward, it's all
do?
positive.
He is ready with me. We've got Heloisa. Heloisa.
Heloisa, how are you?
I'm fine.
She
I'm
is-
happy to be here.
Oh, welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
All the way from Boca.
Yes.
She wants to learn the production end of what we do.
Yes.
So we will call Heloisa Patron.
Yeah, I got that one. I'll do Heloisa.
Patrona. Patrona. What? You know Patron?
Yeah.
Patron. That's what they used to call me in New York. I had Portuguese workers, and they used to always call me Patron.
And we've got Jean with us.
Hello guys, how are you doing?
And we got Nick.
Hello.
Quickest internship interview ever. 5 minutes. But you good. You got it all going and flowing.
You brought the house today.
I brought the house and you brought us a little late, so.
And I was a little late. Did you guys want to tell a little bit about what you do?
I would love to.
He would love to.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, I think that feedback may have something to do with my anxiety, you know, like kind of coming through.
Really?
No, I'm
Never
just
be
kidding.
anxious here.
I'm just a little excited. Well, I'm a musician and also, you know, getting into this industry with production. I'm a pretty underground musician. I've been in a lot
Pretty
of different,
underground.
Well, I mean, I like to keep,
Way down.
Yeah, you know, as low as South Florida gets, pretty much.
No.
What kind of music you play?
It's like a psychedelic rock with homemade production, a lot of low fidelity. We've changed our style a lot. My band is called The People's Love Cult, and my stage name is Mr. Pope. It's,
Mr. Pope?
Mr.
The
Pope.
People's
yeah.
Love Cult with Mr. Pope. You really can't make that up, can you?
We've done rock operas, we've done compilations, we just released an album in Germany, and never
Nice.
signed to a major label or anything like that. But I love what I do, and I always keep the cinematic side of production with music, and that's enough about that.
You know, Rashad has a label.
Awesome. Yes. Awesome.
He does he does music and has a label.
Music studio in my house. So that's
I'll
have to bring some music forward. And Gene, tell us about you.
Yes, I love taking pictures.
What kind of pictures, Gene? What kind of pictures are you taking?
Pictures?
No, what kind of pictures?
Security in the
Yes.
house.
I take pictures for like models, making music videos and stuff like that.
H is a model.
We've got music videos and H is a model, so we're good. we network everybody.
We got a whole show right here in the
We may have
audience.
just lost our interns because he's going to take pictures of the music video and the model. We
That's
lost
right.
him
We
already.
we could do a whole video production here of a model. You model
That's
out the show or
exactly it.
something. We'll put the cafe video out. That's funny. Rock video.
A rock video at the cafe.
All right.
You never know what's happening here. You can find us on Periscope and Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe TV. I forgot where we are. 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Give Joe a call, 888-565-1470. What are you giving away today, my friend?
Today we're giving $10 off a Harvest.
You gave those away already. You got to find something else.
I gave these away?
Yes, let's go to Build Earth, but we can give another one.
Okay, so
$10 off at Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar, and we can do a free popsicle or organic soda to local greens. How about that? Let's pair them up.
so you want us these two?
Those two. Give us a call or write in 888-565-1470.
So we have to put these
We have
out
to
for
put those
Bill.
aside for Bill.
Okay.
And that's coming up soon. Are you ready? That's starting next week, by the way.
Do you know when I went to Weight Watchers, I talked about these people.
Local
I sent them
greens?
20 people. Not local greens.
That's local greens.
That's not who I want.
Who do you want?
I want the jelly donut people on Atlantic.
You gave those away already. There's one actually by Rashad. Dr. Doodle's Donuts is over there behind Rashad.
Is it?
Yes.
You have it?
No, it's over there on the Comrex. It's right there.
Okay, so Dr. Doodles on Atlantic
Doodle's
Avenue,
Donuts.
I sent 25 people over there
From Weight Watchers.
from Weight Watchers.
And what would
Because they have diabetic, sugar-free donuts.
That doesn't mean they're Weight
You
Watchers
can have
security.
a quarter of a donut to taste. You just got to be smart in the game, that's all.
So I taste it, and then I walk to the other side of the gallery.
That's
I come
it.
back and I take another taste. Does that
That's it.
count?
That's
so
how
when
it
I
counts.
take the
As long as
cookie
you
and I
walk,
divide
you're
it into
fine.
4, and I walk and I come back and I finish it 4 times, I go back into the kitchen until I finally finish that cookie.
This is why I am glad the
You got TJ with
security
you.
is here, because I need security from you, I tell you that much.
You got TJ is in the house with us from Vector Security, and since we're talking SoFlo, we met TJ at our first SoFlo mixer in Meisner Park a couple weeks ago.
I remember
That's
that.
correct. That's
And what
correct.
did he say? He looked at you and said, "You look a lot better than you did
I
then."
know, he says, you don't look like you belong in the post office on the most wanted.
I don't you remember that?
Yeah.
Got a good picture.
Now, let me ask you, what kind of security is Vector?
Vector is a national security company. We secure residents, we secure small businesses, whether it be with the burglar alarm system, whether it be with cameras. Everybody's interested in CCTV now. Whether it be with access control. A lot of businesses now need to restrict access, whether it be to employees or people that are coming in. You got to have a key card or something to get in. And if you're buying a building, you're going to need to do the fire system. So we help you with all of those needs. We do them
We
all.
got to talk about all those things: the fire system, the sprinklers. For Heloisa, I think your phone is too close to the mic.
There you go.
There you
Yes. Yeah. That's okay. Don't worry about it. So let me ask you a question. Well, what's
Sure.
going on with the schools, right? Mm-hmm. Now they want to do a safe room. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, we're starting to get inquiry from a lot of people about that, and we have some different committee meetings that we are. As a matter of fact, last week I was at the West Palm Beach business development meeting, and so what happens now is certain people obviously are concerned. What are the options? They're just investigating options right now, and we want to be a part of that as well because we're concerned about everything that's happening in the community. So if there's a room that we can outfit that has the necessary amount of access control and motion sensitive and even with camera ready, those options now are being considered now more than ever, and we're making those options available for individual schools and for entire school systems.
How could you have a safe room and put 10,000 kids in one room?
Well, you're not going to put 10,000 kids
No,
in one
you're
room.
not.
You're going to have several different locations. If you're on the west end of the campus, if you're on the north end of the campus, you got to have different places that
So
you'll
they would
go.
all go where they needed to lock
Well,
down.
remember we do that during hurricane season anyway. When there's a hurricane, we don't all just run to one place. You know,
That's right.
we have designated areas that we run to, and we say these areas are considered safe, and that's where we go. So the same concept is being applied to when we have an intruder on campus.
Correct. Then the bottom line here is that they're going to make it so it becomes everything proof on the doors, one way in, one way out. The glass is going to be, I mean, it's remarkable how all of a sudden a lot of people come forward with the right idea.
Yes.
But it's amazing because you can also have security in your home
Sure.
under this guidance because, listen, let's be real. And this is not a safe world that we're in. This is not safe anymore. So you guys offer to make safe rooms too?
Well, that's not our primary interest in making a safe room when you're in your home, because your entire home is a safe environment based on what we do. I tell people all the time in a joking way, as long as there's crime, as long as there's burglary, I'll still be employed. So I've got job security that way.
Forever.
Forever, absolutely. But we want to think more positively than pessimistically, obviously. So we're looking to make your home a safe, not necessarily a safe room, but a safe haven, making sure that you feel that, hey, if there were to be an intruder, not only am I going to prevent them from getting in, but if they do get in, we're going to be able to send out a signal and we can get some help there to you in short order. So those type of things are always going to be needed. And then all the new peripheral devices that are coming out now is to help us to do that more effectively. You remember the old days, everything had to be hardwire. Everything now is wireless.
We talked about that
Yeah.
when I was doing your interview a couple weeks ago. My house is so old, we've got the tape and we've got the plastic metal, they attach
Yeah.
somehow. You know, then you get new windows and things
Yeah.
don't attach right and the wires go up.
That's nothing.
It's old school
No,
like
you
that.
want to go old school? Aluminum foil strips on the windows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like ABC alarms
And then
used
we've
to do.
got, like, some of my screens have the wires going down them. And I was talking to TJ, and he says, we can upgrade your system.
You got the wires?
Yeah, you may have the wrong guy here. You may need my grandfather here for the system that you're talking about. Let him talk to you about that.
I'm telling you, my screens have, on my windows, they have, like, wires. You can
Yeah.
see the wires on them.
Wow, that
And
is
the reason for that in South Florida is, remember, South Florida in many olden days is what we say. It's probably not that long ago. But we have a lot of the rollout windows. And those rollout windows are being replaced. Obviously, they're obsolete, but to be able to put a contact on them was very difficult. So then we had to come up with a way of still giving you that security. So we put it on the screen, we put it on the glass itself. But now, if you've got the slide up and down windows, which most people have, then we're able to contact that much more effectively. And you don't have to go to those extreme measures that you guys are talking about there.
Now, the systems that you have, if people cut the phone wires to get into the house, it goes to satellite, or is it automatically satellite?
Well, what's happening is now is we put a cell phone inside of the unit, so it doesn't necessarily have to have a phone line, and that's a big savings to the customer right off the bat if you don't have to have a phone line. Now, of course, if they choose to, that's fine, but you have that as a primary so that it's able to not only speak to his devices or those peripherals, but also speak to our monitoring center, and our 6 monitoring centers are able to dispatch much more effectively. So you don't have to worry about that cutting the phone line issue as we used to many years ago.
Wow, that is so cool.
And I always thought, and one of the reasons I keep my landline, and everyone thinks, again, I'm old school, maybe I'm like 100 in this body, is so it could call the central station. You needed the landline. And now you're telling us
But
we
think
don't even
about
need
during
that.
a hurricane, what's the first thing that went down?
Your
Landline.
phone.
Phone line, first off. So cell phones is how we were communicating. So cell phone technology is so much more advanced, so much more reliable now. And let's also face it, in South Florida, we're very transient. Everybody moves around and everybody's from someplace
I
else.
know.
So how many families don't even have a main landline? Everybody just uses a cell phone. You see every commercial, everybody's connected. So we had to advance just like times, just like the technology. So we're able to do just what everyone else is doing. Let's make sure we upgrade and make sure we get those cell phones working, and those are going to be much more reliable.
Well, I feel safer already.
And how do we get in touch with Vector? Let's start there. I want to get that out there. It's 3
Well,
times.
I'm the local representative, so obviously if you go online and go to Vector Security, you're going to see us. We also have a number of authorized dealers, that third party that work with us as well. Our products are there to help people. We show a tutorial of everything that we do. We educate people more than anything on what we have and what's necessary now in this time in which we live. There's so many new things out there that people just aren't aware of. You see a commercial here and there about a doorbell camera and how they work. We've had those for a while, but people are just now coming to be acquainted with them. The CCTVs there are many different types of camera systems now, depending on what it is that you're trying to see and where it is. So those type of things are all available. So if you go online, you're going to go to vectorsecurity.com. You're going to see that. And of course, if you call us, I work out of the local office here off Cypress Creek. Cypress Creek and Powerline is where our local office is with the corporate. But we service everything all the way from the Keys all the way to Vero. And we even service the West Coast.
Check out vectorsecurity.com, VECTOR security.com. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, let's talk about all the new things that are out there.
Sounds good.
888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption, feel silkier, and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Is Debersize. With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
When was the last time you had a fun girls' night in? Have you heard of Pure Romance? Pure Romance by Michelle Spears offers a fun-filled presentation of our product line, followed by a unique shopping experience that you and your girlfriends will not forget. Call me, Michelle Spears, at 561-572-1901 to reserve a date for your free shopping spree, to learn about income opportunities, or shop my website at pureromance.com/MICHELLESPEARS. And remember, bring Pure Romance back into your life.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
Almost. And we are back on the
help us.
Brooklyn Cafe
Help
on
me,
a
help me,
magical
help me.
Monday. You know what I think you need?
Vitalization.
I'm going to vitalize Freddy.
Now,
For
let
those
me-
of you who don't know.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You know, that's a lot of noise for the mic.
Yes.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Yes.
No.
you're Right. Yes.
I swear to God, if I get like some kind of blood clot or something, I'm going to come right at you.
John Wellman is watching, and he's going to know that I can vitalize you. I can't vitalize the mic.
First of all, you're doing it, you got to do it counterclockwise.
Okay, do it that way. And there you go. Keep talking.
I have a feeling that this is not the way you do it, but
It is.
get the Vitalizer. Okay, get that out of my eyes.
Vitalizer app, app.com.
That's
That's
right.
the chi. Coffee, tea, or
Chi,
chi.
yes.
Or me. I think all my notes just fell on your shirt. But it's okay, I'll get them back.
You what?
All my notes. They were over back there somewhere.
Vitalizer app.
Because you know what happens? I'm like most women, you can probably relate. You have a purse, and you fill your purse until it's holding your shoulder down. And then you get another tote bag, and you fill that, and it's lightweight until they're both pulling your shoulder down. And then you can't carry anything, so now you stick notes to your phone because everything else is too heavy to carry with you. And therein lies why there were notes sticker to my phone.
What does that have to do with the Vitalizer app?
It was stuck to my phone with the stickers.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of the Vitalizer app? No. Okay. You get a lemon, you cut up a lemon, and you chew on the lemon for a second, and you know it's very bitter and sour, right? When you do the Vitalizer app, same lemon, and you chew it, it's like sugar, right?
It changes the molecular structure of everything the way it should be when it just comes out of the ground.
An app
before
does that?
An app does that.
An app does that.
Using sound and light.
Altering the flavor of something.
Yes.
It alters the dimensional, what is it?
The molecules.
Molecules. And I've done that trick with everybody. It's not a trick. I've done it actually on the air. And people look at me and says, nah, what you do? So, you know what? We usually tell people, you bring the lemon. Because they think I have a trick lemon.
It changes the taste. If you have sushi, it's delicious. You can vitalize your bed and have more energetic experiences.
Yeah, but don't do it the way Dawn does it
Don't do it
because
the
you
way I
end
do
up
it.
having puppies instead of children. But
Did you see my puppy picture?
yes, I saw that.
How cute is she?
Unbelievable. But we'll do the Vitalizer test so
The
that
lemon
people can
test.
check it out. And I mean, we usually have lemons. We don't have any today.
Check it out, vitalizerapp.com. As a matter of fact, John Wellman, if you were watching us, I'm going to Polo this weekend. So if you want to come, I'll get you a ticket.
You're going to see the horses?
Yes, I'm thinking of Becky and Boca. If I take my mic and I get a big hat, I can be Becky.
Oh, you can be.
I have not been to a polo match since I was in college. A very long time
I've never
ago.
been to a polo match. And you know that I produced a show, a polo show, and I never went on the
You want to
set.
come?
No.
You and Linda can come with us on Sunday. We're going to polo. Yeah. Someplace.
I'm not doing polo. I think I'm going to do a staycation
Yeah?
this weekend.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I tell Linda then, she books it. I don't know where I'm going. Wherever I'm going, I'm going.
You staying. We got vector security in the house, and once you upgrade your system, it's even just getting rid of the tin foil and the wires that I've got.
You got tinfoil too?
I might. No, I've got the
You
plastic
can't
things.
have tinfoil. They put that in glass.
Yes.
You don't have
I
glass?
have windows in my house.
You have windows?
But no, I have the plastic things, the contacts that have to make
Contacts or
contact.
sensors, yes.
And then, you have the bypass and the switches you can turn some on and off.
Right.
There are really things that people have monitors and doorbell cameras and things outside and lights that come on with motion detectors. What's new in security?
Well, you just about mentioned it. All of those things you just mentioned have been, even though they've been around a while, are new and improved. So there are times when you need to, again, in the old days, they used to all be hardwired. Now everything is wireless. If a house is already built, we don't run wires anymore. Everything is wireless. The keypad is wireless. The control panel, the sensors, the motion, even the cameras now are wireless. So those kind of things, as far as being able to, completely equip your home without destroying your home, it makes it all much more effective. It makes it much more user ready. So people don't mind if you come in now and put those added features in when they know you don't have to drill holes all over the house.
So does it run through an Ethernet? How does everything run wirelessly with cameras and security?
Well, again, like I said, we put that cell module inside of the unit, and it's able to speak to itself and speak back to our monitoring center through the cell towers.
And your monitoring center is like any big name monitoring center.
Sure, we've got several, and that's what separates the national companies from smaller companies is we own our own monitoring centers. So you want to think of the line, if you're using a company that doesn't own its own center, that means they've got to kind of piggyback a third-party system. So I tell people all the time, just think about the logistics of that. If you have an event at your home, the signal now has to go to a monitoring center, which is somewhere far away, maybe not even in the country, and then they have to call back to PBSO or Broward County Sheriff's Office to get someone out to your home. The logistics of that is just a nightmare.
All right, can I touch on something?
Sure.
Because I never understood this.
Okay.
Somebody breaks into my house, and the people, they call, because sometimes I've triggered it.
Right.
And they charge me if it's a false trigger.
Right.
I think they give you $2 a month or something. And they go, do you know the password? Well, I don't know the password because Linda does all this. I don't know it. So I go, no, I don't.
Well, that's a problem.
No, it's a problem. So now they try to hint, and then the other hint, and then the other thing. And the next thing you know, I'm 15 minutes on the phone with them.
Well, maybe you should be clued in on your password.
That's not the point.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
But you know what? I know what you're saying. That is time consuming, and probably at that time you're saying, what's the point of all of this? But even going through that exercise, and you save one law enforcement person from having to come out to a call that he hasn't come to, or doesn't have to come to, is worth it. Because we really should. Nowadays, we have to know our passwords. We don't, there's no forgiveness. We have to know your password, or you're going to have to set another one. And on our computers, on almost everything we run. So we're a little bit more of a society now that needs to know, to be connected, that there are some requirements there. You're going to have to know some things. There's so many privacy issues. Nobody wants to be compromised with privacy. So to be able to take those two issues and balance them, your security plus your privacy, is a difficult thing to do. But we don't want to be utilizing those funds and utilizing those, first responders unnecessarily. So we're going to go through that exercise with you. If it takes us 15 to 20 minutes, if it saves one responder that could be on a call at a school, if there's a shooting, because you can't remember what the password is. So not you personally, but we want people to know we're going to do everything we can. Okay? We're going to do everything we can to help you know your password.
I didn't know. So but I was at the movie theaters one day.
Yeah.
And then I got a phone call from the alarm company. And we weren't home, and the kids weren't home. There was nobody home, and it was in the back section of the house. So I said, we got to go. So I drove from the movie theater to the house, which is usually about 20 minutes. I got there in like 5 minutes. I ate every light from here to eternity because I figured if a cop follows me, I said, come on, we got to go.
Well, what are you running home to? A burglar?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
the point. So what are you running home to?
So hold on. So we have security at the house. We have security on the premises. So I told him, come on, I got to go. And I went, and the guy follows me, right? So I go into the house. Security is not allowed to go into the house. And he has the gun. So I said to him, he stayed at the door. So when I turn around, I go, come on. He says, I'm not allowed to enter your house with the gun. I said, what the hell do you got it for?
The outside of the house.
So it was the cat that somehow triggered the alarm.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you about that seeing eyeball that they're supposed to stay at a certain height for animals.
Well, it never works for cats. Cats have their own personality. But I try not to put any emotions where they're going to be cats. I try to get that stipulation.
Cat jumped up and he must have done a so-and-so in the air.
It up. When we were kids, we actually walked in. Our house was being robbed.
Yes.
And I guess my parents caught
traumatizing.
The burglar. We didn't see anything because we walked in and they knew someone was in the back of the house and they sent us out the front of the house. But yeah.
Yeah, that's traumatizing. But let's go back to your same scenario, Freddie. Suppose you're able to arm and disarm with your cell phone. So obviously you're not looking to have to physically go and confront the burglar. And suppose you had a camera there so you can look in from the movie theater and say, well, I'm not sure if it's a real event or not. Let me just look right here on my phone and see, you know what? Only thing I see, I don't see anybody with a mask moving around. All I see is little Peppy running around in the house. She must have set off the alarm. I'm going to disarm and arm it, and let's continue to enjoy the movie.
I love that
convenience.
So that's what you do.
That's what we do.
You can do that from your phone.
From your phone. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
You can see who's in your house. You can see what's going on. You can
Yeah, we don't
see
want
if
you
your
to
daughter has a
physically,
boy over,
because if it
anything.
is an event, we don't want you to physically confront that person. We want you on the outside.
Well, that's what the cops who showed up behind me said. What are you, nuts? What are you going in there for?
What are you going in there for?
I said, because I have stuff in the house. I was going in, and I thought this guy had a gun. And I said, well, come on with me. No.
But there's so much insecurity.
Sure.
So most people are putting in the cameras.
Sure, absolutely.
On the outside, the inside?
Now, you'd be surprised on how many more systems that we really have to put in gated communities, even than non-gated communities. Because if you think about it, and thinking like a burglar thinks, if you know where the person is that does security, you just want to be where he's not.
That's
so
right.
you know how can they really protect all of those those customers at one time? They can't. So the logistics of it is just a nightmare. So you have to be able to do this yourself to protect yourself.
No, and you're absolutely right, because I live on a lake, and people can come. I'm telling you the truth. They come with a boat.
Come by boat.
And they burglarize you and then leave by boat.
What are you, James Bond?
Frogmen are breaking into his
I'm
house.
telling you.
James Bond.
So now what the community is doing is they have a cart. We call him Shadow. This guy dresses in black. He's a big, black, strong guy. And he goes up and down in the cart around the lake. And you have to, because I'm going to tell you something. things are just not
They're not the
normal anymore.
I'm thinking of a James Bond movie, yeah, or Frogman.
Huge Frogman, they're coming out.
Atlantis, they're coming out from under the lake. They're going into Freddy's house.
Do you know that in my house there's a ghost?
Teasing you.
There's a ghost.
You told me the ghost
And
closes your door.
my son, yeah, they closed the door. My son was out feeding the cat because he was outside, and the door was locked, and my son was naked.
Oh my goodness.
He was naked,
gracious.
and he could not get back in the house, so he had to walk to security naked.
Get out of here. You make that up.
Freddie, if you're watching, call in and tell us the story.
No way.
True story. True story.
Freddie, yes, please call in. Speaking of Freddie, he's going to be a dad soon.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's
Yes, he
walking
is.
around
So he's
naked.
going to need some security in his house.
Yes, he is. He's going to need something because Freddie locks himself out, but my house does that. It locks you out. It really does. And now they're telling me that I should have a key put somewhere where people can't find it, but I've never done that in a gazillion years.
Yeah, but
so
now,
many things.
the next time, since you can arm and disarm from your phone, he could have called you, you could have opened it with your phone, he could have went right back in the house.
Holy smokes, really?
H is impressed.
H, you see that?
She reminds me of Yelena.
You can unlock your door from your
Yes,
phone.
yes.
I seen a water tap. You can turn off the water from your phone. Is
You
that
can do-
true? You
yeah,
can do anything.
You can do
All right,
anything.
so how do these things work in price?
Well, there actually is not as expensive if you think, because now that we're installing our units with those control systems in place, it's no more than what you normally would pay. If you're arming and disarming from your home system, it's around $39 to $40 a month. And if you're using the phone app and making sure you run, and you can run everything from the phone, cameras, everything through the phone, then you're paying about $10 more. So in that price range is what you're looking
For
at.
$10 more is worth it.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it.
Hey, Rashad, you have equipment and studio in your house, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the bottom line to you, just like me, we have an added deal because of what we got going on, right?
Absolutely.
So, you know,
There you go.
it's
I don't know if that's
important.
on.
I don't think your mic is on.
Absolutely. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you don't want to be making keys and giving out keys. Again, the door locks are all controlled by your phone. So if you come up, you know, you can either press the code or you can use your phone. You're full of groceries. You don't want to have to be fumbling around with that. Go ahead and unlock as you're coming up the driveway. All of those things. Cut on the lights. Cut on. You see it on commercial. Cut on lights. Cut on the doors and all the lights in the house. And open the garage door even.
Really?
And if you leave the garage door open, it will call your phone and let you know that the garage door was left open.
Do you know how many times this OCD person over here, I leave my house, I take a right,
Sure.
I make a U-turn, and
Nope.
I come back around, or I go
We
the
set up
time.
geo fencing around your house, and if you get past a certain area, it will call you and say the garage door is open. Do you want to close? You say yes, and it closes your garage.
Do you
door.
have the eye technology?
The eyeball? We don't have that.
Where
The
you
retinal
put-
scan.
the retinal scan.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you do that?
You do.
Man.
You do have that James Bond mentality.
like
you know
that.
that.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
CJ.
I'm starting to see what you're saying now. I'm starting to see
James
it.
Bond. We just
You know
need
what the eyeball
tuxedo.
is? You look in the viewfinder and
Retinal
it
scan,
opens the
like
door.
on NCIS.
You need a
kinda cool.
wetsuit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of scary.
What's-
Yeah, that is scary.
to get to my house.
What do you have in that house?
Let's take a quick commercial
Nothing.
break. When we come
I
back,
got nothing in the house. That's the strangest thing.
James Bond Centauri over here. 888-565-1470. And we will be right back. You crazy man.
What is CBD? CBD, or cannabidiol, is found in the cannabis plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, sleep, inflammation, and immunity. Did you know we all have internal systems ready to balance CBD? It's time to get healthy, not high. Do you suffer from anxiety, chronic pain, or moodiness? Contact Jamie Hidalgo at 561-674-7446. The #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Call Jamie, safe for all ages, at 561-674-7446. Or visit us online at www.livelovecbd.com.
In a perfectly imperfect world,
you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Whoop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-day. Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a very magical Monday. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We are here with Vector Security, and I just found out a really unbelievable, I can't even tell you, it's a fun fact, but it's a fact that you're going to want to know. If you have an old alarm system in your home, I'm going to say home or commercial because it's similar, in your home, they will upgrade it for how much money?
For the low price of free.
Free. They will upgrade your
But
system.
well, hold on. Don't put them on the spot like that because it has to be a system that's working.
An existing system.
An
right.
existing
Because
system.
I mean, you'll be surprised how many people will call you and says, "Oh, come here," and you get there and there's
Yeah.
nothing in the box.
Right.
But an
That's true.
existing system that works at being monitored by another company, upgrade it for free, and then we just switch the monitoring over to
Sure,
Vector.
because we want to have you a part of the family, so we want that to be something that entices a person to come. And of course, we don't do a lot of media. This is probably more media than we've done in a while because we take those marketing dollars and we reinvest them back into our customers. So if we can give them affordable pricing, that's usually more attractive than a lot of commercials with a Mission Impossible star guarding your house.
Well, you have Freddy now. He'll guard
There
your
you
house.
go. He'll guard the house
We'll
with
put on a
with the
wetsuit.
frogmen.
I'm gonna guard the house and I'm gonna guard the house. Yes.
Froggy Freddy will guard your house.
Froggy Freddy.
What do you pay a month for your monitoring?
I don't know.
I pay about $127, $130 a quarter,
Everybody
which
pays
is the
about
same
that.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't have cameras and all this other
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying. You can
And
upgrade
turn
your
the
system.
AC on before you go home. Listen, I got some breaking news. Dawn says she's going to go blonde.
I said perhaps I should.
No, you said you were.
Why people want me to go blonde?
Seema is going to blonde your hair.
Yeah?
Yes, as House of Seema.
How's the seam? I'm going
Did
to
you
go
see
blonde.
those pictures?
I did.
Those are remarkable.
Jojo wants to go.
Jojo is going, and I said, "Oh, Dawn's going too." Reach Seema at 561-702-5409. Tell them that the cafe sent you. But you say you're going blonde.
You know, I'm thinking-
So the phone is blowing up with you wanting to go blonde.
Me as a blonde.
Yeah, you
I'm
could be that
thinking red.
24 karat gold.
I know, red.
Not red.
Blonde.
Blonde.
You know, Jojo says blondes do have more fun.
Yeah, but Jojo would know.
Contact Seema. Here's breaking news. One day.
Breaking news.
One day, you just never know.
See that, Seema?
I'm going to take the security camera with me, and we can watch the whole process.
Now, I'm just waiting for the day that you can put a security camera in your car. So when they're breaking into it, you can see who's doing
Yeah,
it. Take
yeah.
pictures of it.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
I can imagine, because it could be like a GoPro right in the car.
Yeah, we're almost there. And with our cameras now, we've upgraded them. They're all high definition now. You're talking about 1080p and high def cameras now. So those old grainy footage that we used to see, now we can pinpoint and really get some detail, and that's part of the security as well.
All right, so is Big Brother always watching? I always think Echo and Amazon, people are listening to what you're doing. Are you always watching? Not
well,
you, but
when
the
if you're talking about cameras, no, we're not monitoring cameras. You don't pay a monitoring fee for cameras. You're only paying to have them, and then you're doing your own monitoring. But as far as the system, those sensors, anything that's sending out a signal, we're monitoring those signals and helping you to help yourself to be safe. That's the whole purpose of it.
And how long has Vector been around?
We've been around over 46 years in our present form as we're known. We've been around a long time. Of course, if you look at our advertising, it says we go all the way back to the Constitution, and
you guys are the ones standing guard.
We were there making sure that everybody signed and that the John Hancock was a real John Hancock. If you listen to our ad, but in our present form, over 46 years, we've been around providing. Yeah. Primarily, we were looking, helping people in HOA and in multiple communities, and but we really expanded our footprint now in trying to help people, and no matter what their scenario is, so that we can provide security.
Give out the website and phone number if there's one.
Okay, it's vectorsecurity.com, and in our local office, the best number to call is 954-541-7399, and more times than not, yours truly will be the one answering the phone, because I'm the one that's out in the field. I'm covering as much area. We have several, obviously, many agents, but I cover as much as I can of the Tri-County area. And people, we set appointments and come out and take a few minutes. And we do so much educating. We team up sometimes with PBSO in Broward County and doing neighborhood crime watch events. We do a lot of education, helping people to see all of these new gadgets and how they work.
Now that's something we should bring on. Can we bring the gadgets on the show and show people how that works?
Absolutely.
Really
we're
great.
even developing a display van that has all of our wares, so we can go from show to show to show. We provide that for customers, but we also keep one that we can kind of look through the basics and say, okay, this is how this works. It's got some bells and whistles, and show you how it works, and say, if you want to upgrade, this is what it would look like now. But right now, you don't have any concept, because you're looking at how it looked like then.
No, we're looking at the junk we have now.
The junk you have now,
and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a big van with all this secret agent stuff
everything
on it?
interactive. We do those shows.
You see my watch? You're being watched, fellas.
Freddy the Frogman, secret
watched.
agent. Rashad.
I want to get it on my watch, Rashad.
Rashad, secret agent Freddy.
Rashad, I have you on my camera. You're on my watch.
You know what I love about this show so much is we educate people, but I don't know about you, maybe you know all this, but I truly get an education, because these are things like doing your taxes. When we had the tax preparedness woman come on, you learn things and you get tips, and it's not so scary anymore. It's not overwhelming to say, I got to get my alarm upgraded. I don't need a landline, or you want it, it goes through the cell system. You can put in the cameras. You can do all these things without it coming out of your pocket and saying, I can't afford it. You can.
At least get an estimate.
Yes.
I mean,
you
can't, but if you can.
Doesn't cost anything to get a quote. We come in and we do security evaluations all the time. And it may just be an issue of, let us help you to find out where your system is deficient. You may not get anything from us, but we don't mind coming out and doing an evaluation and say, listen, you're going to be compromised in this area of your home or that area of your home. And you do what you want to upgrade that, and at the time that's convenient to you. You don't want to wait too long, because crime doesn't wait for it to be a convenient time. So that's where it is.
Archaic. Sometimes my keyless remote, sometimes it works. Sometimes I reach in my purse and I'm driving into the garage. I set it off. She laughs at me. Everything is in my purse, which is why I don't even know where it is right now.
That's why your purse needs a camera.
That's right.
But I can't only be me. There has to be a lot of people like me, and now we can use it on our phone.
There's not a lot of people like you. Trust me. Have you guys ever been burglarized in your house? Your house ever been burglarized?
Yeah, I've had some bad experiences with neighbors. Even like I lived in Lake Worth, and I just left for about maybe an hour or so, and I came back and everything was gone.
Wow.
Not literally everything.
Everything was gone in an hour?
The mattress was
still
there.
What you have, one chair?
It was just pretty, I mean, my budget was just like a chair and a computer. The chair and the computer were both gone at the same time.
But you bring up an interesting point, because the most theft that we experience is when someone buys a new home, between the first load and the second load of your U-Haul or your rental truck, because they are watching. And so between then, you've moved some stuff in and you go to get some more, and that's when your home is burglarized. That is a phenomenon that most people are not aware of.
Yeah, it wasn't too much different from that, and I obviously, had to move out of there, not, just for principal reasons.
Sure.
But you felt violated, right? You feel violated when they break into your house. You guys
doesn't?
experience anything like that? No? Thank goodness. One of the things that is going on right now is Amazon leaves packages in your front door.
Yes.
So there is a bunch of people.
They open your door.
No, a bunch of people, they're driving around. And they see that Amazon leaves packages in your front door. And they had a little kid, like an 11, 10, 9-year-old kid, run to the front door, take the packages, and leave. So they're watching. They're always watching. Everybody always watches. One of the reasons I like gated communities is because when you're not in the gated, you have to be careful because people watch and they see what time you go to work.
But they also have these deliveries of people are opening the front door, and they did a whole thing with the cameras. And are they real-time cameras or are they on a delay cameras?
Real time.
And your cameras are real time, and you can see them on your phone, which is fascinating.
Yes,
you can
but
see
people.
everything.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because when you're being watched, just gentlemen left for an hour, right? You come back to nothing.
Yep.
And you have to be careful when you leave because they know what time you get up, they know what time you leave, they know what time you get back. I mean, the criminal element right now has gotten more sophisticated.
And I love the geolocation. Besides the criminal element, I've got my whole OCD thing of forgetting to turn off the oven, forgetting to close the garage. Now, if you leave a certain area and your garage is open, you get a phone call.
Sure.
I can see you handing the keys to a crook and say, "Here, I'll be right back."
Well, it's
clean
like
up after yourself.
Well, when you valet your car, you're handing them the keys to your house.
No, you're supposed to give them the little thing that comes out.
You're supposed to. I know
yeah,
that.
But how many people do that?
All right. Well, let's go back to it. Let's go again. Let's run that scenario again. Now you have a doorbell camera. Remember, the doorbell camera not only allows you to see, but also allows you to speak and hear through it. So as UPS, UPS and FedEx always gives you an alert when your package is going to be delivered. When they come up, you see them on the camera. You go ahead and take your phone. You unlock the door. They place the package inside the door. When they leave, you lock the door back with your phone. You never left them where you are. As a matter of fact,
you can let them in.
You can open the door and let them in, and then lock it back and reset the alarm when he leaves.
I didn't think about that. That's right. And you can actually see the whole thing going down on your phone?
It is our job to try to go through every possible scenario and then run those scenarios and come up with solutions. So we've come up with solutions to problems that you don't even know you have yet.
That's kind of cool.
For instance, if you go on vacation, do you always cut off your hot water heater?
No, I do not.
Some people have come back to experience leaks in the hot water heater that's been running the whole time they're on vacation. But with the water bug that's now that's in the pan of your hot water heater, if it gets a contact, it's going to alert you on the phone.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
I used to turn off my water when we go on vacation.
Sure.
I would turn off my main line
That's
and
the
we would
reason
go
for
away.
that.
So you have all the gizmos that you can put everywhere.
We're going to come and bring them into demonstration. We got to get you guys taken care of. You guys are heroes. We can't have you out here running around unsafe. You guys
we need to bring all these gadgets on the same.
I am amazed at everything. I used to think you turn on a line, you go and you leave it.
It can take all my neuroses away. You don't understand.
You have neuroses?
Truly, I used to turn off the main water line to my house when we would go on summer vacation because the last thing I wanted to do was come home to a flood in my house.
That's the purpose.
And now you don't have to do that.
I have a son. He called me one day. He says, "Dad, I just destroyed the hot water heater. The golf cart, right into the pipes. Water everywhere." So I said, "So hit up the main. Where is it?" "I don't know. We had just moved into the house." "I don't know. Look for it."
That's exactly it. All these things you have to worry about when you have a home. And you're going to take away all our worries.
Oh, you're neuroses.
That is really
let us
cool.
worry about it, not you.
That is
let us
cool.
worry about it.
I'm going to let them worry about it and not me, just like he says. Let
I
Vector
just
worry.
want to say, if I was ever going to break into Dawn's house, I'm dressing up like a unicorn. She'll invite me in.
I'll say, "Come on in.
Come on in.
Ride the van."
Did you see?
How inviting.
Did you see the van?
Yes, I see.
Just get in the van.
I commented. I was like, "This is so you, Dawn."
You know that van's already full, by the way. We've got Pam coming, Rashad's coming. I got a full van line.
You're going to need a second van.
I'm going to need a second van with a uniform
You're going to need a
driver.
security van.
We got to follow with our van to follow her van.
I'm taking TJ.
Do you do nanny cams?
Yeah, we do. Absolutely.
You know the nanny cameras, right?
Absolutely. No, you can plug them
know
in.
what it is?
Yeah,
Of
you can take your camera from room to room, just plug it in
and you can hide it so that if your kid is being watched by
we always say there's
babysitter.
nothing more important than your family and your family's safety. And we said that when everything happened with the school, and that's exactly what it is at home. Let's give out the phone number, the website again for
Sure.
Vector.
Vector.com. Very easy. VectorSecurity.com. Let me make sure I say it right. VectorSecurity.com. And the phone number to our office is 954-541-7399. Again, 954-541-7399. We're located off Cypress Creek and Powerline. So we're right in the center of everything, and we can go from that way every direction known to man.
And we met TJ at SoFlo. So again, if you're looking to network your business, to meet people, check out SoFlo Mixers. Next Monday is at Meisner Park at Uzu Bay from 11:30 to 1. It's amazing. It works. That's how we met you.
That's
And
how
now
we met.
I feel like there's hope again.
Well, you know, that's how we met him. And Are You Ready also? We're going to talk about this tomorrow.
Are you ready?
For your hurricane preparedness. We're going to bring that up tomorrow.
Tomorrow is SoFlo Tuesday.
I love what Bill and Vector can do together. I kind of
Mhm.
really like that concept. We're going to talk about that.
Moving on to safety. Thank you so much, TJ.
Thank
Check out
you for having me.
vectorsecurity.com. Any questions, contact us on the cafe website. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.